here with CallProof, March 1st. Yours truly, the founder of CallProof, is going to use CallProof and do some book drops. What am I dropping off? Number one, I have became an EOS implementer. This book changed my business. Before CallProof, I had a wireless business. We had about 11 stores at the time. I read this book. I'm separated from my wife. I'm not making much money in the business. I used this book with my coach and turned around the business to go from 10 million in sales to nearly 100 million in sales in less than 3 years. Put me and my team on the cover of the Nashville Business Journal 2 years in a row. I'm a believer in EOS. EOS stands for Entrepreneur Operating System. You got to have a system to run your business. And with using CallProof in this book, we're going to scale our businesses together. So I got this letter here. Our target companies are companies who have 10 to 250 employees. I use CallProof to get my list. And today I have a list of 25 people that I plan to visit with a letter that's going to go in each book. Everything I'm doing in this exercise, in this video series, things that are available in CallProof. I've got 25 businesses. I'm going to use the routing function so I can conveniently drive there, pop in and say hello, drop off my information, and see if I can gain a customer just like you do each and every day out in the field. I appreciate you as a subscriber to our channel, but better yet, subscriber to our CallProof service. I am excited that we are able to serve you and help you on your sales efforts. If you got any questions, please reach out to us here at sales@callproof.com. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. All right, a few words before I begin the adventure. Listen, I started my career going door to door, so this is kind of natural for me, but I'm going to tell you, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous for getting back out there, pulling on a door and seeing a stranger. But this is what I know is true. I have to relax. I have to walk in with some confidence. I hand my gift, which is a book that I'm passionate about, that I believe in, that helps me power through the anxiety that happens when you're doing something challenging. But my energy is hot. I got my app. I've got it routed, optimized my route. I have my giveaway. So this should be a quick exercise. The time is now 9 o'clock. So I'm going to travel to my first destination and I'll report back with how I do. Here. All righty, this was my first destination. You know, some of these businesses aren't that impressive on the outside, but you come in and you start learning lots of different things. Now, I was going to give you a video before I popped in, but I took an opportunity. I saw someone walking in, so I jumped out of my car and immediately started talking to them. When you pull up to a strange business, don't hesitate. If you see someone walking in, get them then. Why? Well, first off, they have one of those little key cards to get in. And so I hate ringing a bell and be like, I'm here to drop something off. So when you have someone walking in, take the opportunity, jump out of the car, go visit with them. You can learn a lot. And it was lucky for me. Now, he was not a buyer. He was not the decision maker. He was not the person I was aiming for. But guess what? I had a great conversation with him. And I think we'll be able to schedule something, but I got to do the follow-up. So I'm going to enter my notes into CallProof. That way I can do the follow-up. Something to know. If you are starting your door-to-door journey, talking to strange businesses, go in with this attitude. I get to visit with people today. I get to visit with people today. If I have the attitude, I have to, that's not the attitude. The mindset determines your success, your confidence. Everything in your day is going to go better when you realize you get to go visit with people. Stand by. I got more visits to make. All right, visit number 2. Gonna make sure I check in this time, because last time I forgot to check in because I was racing in to go catch that guy. One thing I did realize after I got done talking to the last one, I was stuttering all over the place. That's natural. When you're nervous and you're not comfortable, you're gonna be a little bit wonky in your speech. It's okay, but you gotta put your reps in. Like, this is like working out. Like, I just did a push-up and man, it was hard. Now I get to do it again. So I'm gonna remind myself to take it easy, pace my speech. I'm not in a race. I'm giving away a book, and everything's gonna be good. Wish me luck. All right, that was my second visit down in the books. I was greeted with a door, a transitional door. You walk into the business and you're trapped in jail. So I buzzed, and this guy came up. He introduced himself as Bob. Tried to get in, tried to see the owner. No success. I have to have an appointment. I get it. I got to have the appointment. But I didn't ask more questions. As you do this, friends, as you go and do the journey every day when you're walking and visiting places, you learn something new each and every time to help you for the next one. So now I'm going to program myself. If I get that obstacle, I'm going to ask more questions and see how long I can keep talking until they finally got to get me out of the door. But this one will definitely be a follow-up. But he did say he was going to give my book to the owner. So we'll see. So that was fun. Walked in, nobody is there. It's like a ghost town. So you hear voices in the distance. So you're like, what do I do? Do I yell? So I just started rummaging through their office. Well, I didn't rummage through their office. I just walked through. Met a very nice gentleman. I asked for the contact that I had, but he said he's never here, but the president's here. It's like, great, perfect, let's talk. Went into an office. I had a 3-minute spiel with him, handed a book. Super nice guy. I have a card, his business card, which has his email address and all that information. Now he's met me. People say that cold calling doesn't work, but I just had a conversation with the ideal prospect. Now this is my 3rd visit. Imagine if I did this each and every day, how many more opportunities would come my way. Anyway, this felt good. Gave me a little bit of energy to keep on going. So I got a little caught up on this one. This one was not off the beaten path. The address was right, but I had to do a little driving around to find it. But here we are at roofing. We'll see how this visit goes. We'll report back momentarily. Well, that was the first one. So I've had 4 visits. I haven't had anybody that was not very nice. Until this moment, I got to get the fill in the blank out. I tried to warm it up a little bit. And then he was very aggressive. So I walked out. I learned a little bit. It's part of the experience. Lean into these things. It should power you through. Don't let it stop you. When you get someone that's rude, you got to understand they're busy. They got other things going on, and this happens. So listen, I'm going to let it bounce off my shoulders. I got to move on, but it does want me to figure out, how do I get into this place? It makes me want to find new ways. So stand by for how I'm going to get into roofing. So my last visit, I think that was my 5th visit. I was still reeling from the previous guy's thing, but I walked in. The contact is no longer there, but I spoke with the assistant, and she wouldn't give me a name, but she gave me her card. I worked her a little bit, had some good conversations with her. She said she would read the book. I was like, oh, that's great, but you don't got to read the book. I just need 90 minutes of your time. Anyway, I made that pitch, and could have been smoother. And I could use some practice before I come out next time. But it was a positive visit. I do have a business card, because if you walk with a business card, you have something. Added my notes. We'll do my follow-up in the morning. I had a security guy catch me. Said I was driving. Asked him. And he said, why are you here? I said, I'm just here to drop this book off. He said, all right, well, you have a good day. I guess I will. Let me pop in here and see what I can do. So that was a great visit. Unfortunately, they're not led from Nashville, Tennessee, so they've been bought out. There's another company that manages them, but I had a great conversation with Miss Melissa over there who had experienced EOS, so that was a great conversation. Not a fit for what I am doing today, but not everyone is. But when you get to talk to someone that is friendly, and man, it just makes the past go away. So the guy told me to get the out. I put him back in my memory banks for a later date, because I will get into that place. I will tell you this. I will get into that place and I will have a presentation because it just powers me through. That's the way I like to operate sometimes. Sometimes a little crazy, but I don't know. It's helped me out so far. Anyway, thanks for watching so far. Next visit, I happen to know the controller. He worked for me years ago, so this isn't a layup, but I have another name to use. And so instead of asking the key contact that I have on the account, I'm gonna reach out to my buddy. That's who I'm gonna ask for on my visit. So wish me well. Well, my friends, I had not expected that. These guys are some solid dudes. It wasn't like that last place I went to. I went in asking for the person that used to work for me. His name is John. He's an incredible guy. He worked for me for, gosh, 7 or 8 years. I can't remember. He's their controller. So I walked in. He gets me to the owner. Like, gets me to Don himself in his office. The guy is listening to Traction. He's listening to the book. It's on his Audible. He showed me. Anyway, needless to say, guess who got an appointment for Friday? What happened there? But anyways, so guess who got an appointment for Friday at 10 o'clock? The dude is in because he gets it. He knows how hard it is to implement it, and he needs some help. So I would say I started this journey at 9 o'clock. It is now 11:17, and I have a meeting for Friday at 10 o'clock with the ideal client at his office. Wow. What could be better than that? Anyway, I wish you luck on your journey. Don't give up. You're not going to be lucky like this all the time. You're going to have to fight. You got to work out. You got to do your reps. You got to do it every single day, because when you are out in the field, if you want to increase your income, what do? You talk to people. Yeah, there's all these whiz-bang tools that you could email and spam people and get on LinkedIn, all this stuff. No, just talk to people. They're in their business. They have challenges. They need your help. Go talk to them. Pull on a door every now and then. Thanks for watching.